right, welcome to EVE Online. Here's an example of the cheese. I'll never do this myself, but I just show you what it looks like. So I've never done this before, but I am 100% confident of what's going to happen. So I'll warp in my guys to the Power Stronghold. I won't launch my drones. I won't shoot it yet. I'm going to warp this guy to the cheese spot. Looks like it's going to be battleships. The couriers will spawn in a few seconds. Typically the omens, when it's an omen spawn, it'll spawn almost immediately. But typically, if it's battleships, they'll take their sweet time. I do not know why. I do not know the thinking behind that. I think perhaps it's they warp in from somewhere when it's that heavy a ship. I don't know. But since the system is really huge, they could be warping in from way far away. Snore. Wow, okay. Take your time. Am I okay? Freaking yeah! It potentially could be like, where are they warping in from? Yeah, they're warping in from probably like way over there. Okay, you can stop that. So yeah, 52. Okay, so I'm being pointed, which is annoying, but I'm going to approach. I know, right? Plan does not survive meeting the enemy. So I have to be careful there. There's 3 of them. If there was a 4th, it would have warped off to my Kitsune, Kerpop. I'm going to MJD. Now, they would have come anyways. I could have just warped back to my Kitsune right away. So, you know, duh. I should have figured that out earlier. But, okay, so we'll start up our remote repping. Now, typically, this will prevent my... Oh, did I warp to the Kitsune? Probably not. I probably forgot. Yeah, I'm an idiot. So I'm still within range of the blood res. I'm being drained. Oh yeah, silly me. Yeah, it's the first time I've done this, so it's... The nice thing is the for the battleships, what the hell? For the battleships, the augers, the logi, will typically stay with, well, they always stay with the battleships, and the crews are just the passive tank. You just kill them off right away. Delete, delete, delete. All right. So we'll deal with these guys. And I'm not going to work my Kitsune in because, yeah. Wait till I kill these guys. Now then, while we're waiting for that, I'll point out something important. Don't try to anchor up and travel, because there could be a varied number of couriers that are webbing you, so you could easily get out of range of your buddies. As you can see, I've stopped my guys. Now all three of me are stopped. But I just don't get it, a habit of anchoring up and orbiting. Just don't. Okay, just please, for the love of God, don't. It's a good idea in PvP, but a really bad idea against pirate strongholds. Really bad idea. As you can see, the Kitsune is within combat range, but is being ignored. If there was a fourth or more crew, yeah, it would go at, they would go after it, but I'm confident enough in the targeting priorities of these rats not to worry too much. So I'll wait till these suckers are ganked, and then I'll continue with what should have been the proper way to do it. I could MJD and do it. I just don't want to leave my drones behind. So bit of a whoopsie, but at the same time, I'd rather show you a screw up, because that way you go, oh right, you've got to remember to warp after you MJD, or maybe he should have just warped before the enemy spawned. It's just, the screw ups help you learn more, especially when I point them out, than not, because you go in overconfident and you forget something. It's like I did. So hopefully that helps. So I'm gonna warp. Yeah, the range of the nuding is, I believe, 270 kilometers. The webbing and damping is 165. So yeah, it can reach, but it can't reach. Well, you'll as soon as the effect finishes, that'll disappear. So these will starburst. So you get to see the starbursting. What am I doing? Oh my god, that's hilarious. I'm assuming these guys will starburst. What the hell's going on? Hello? There we go. All right. He's about to starburst as well. Hello? Hello? There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, they'll warp to 100. And it's annoying because if you chase after them, yeah, they'll just warp away. And the kitsunes should be safe. Now, if they had augers, what I do is I get my... I'd warp... warp over. There we go. Wait a minute. Why did omens spawn? Why did 2 omens spawn? That was awkward. Okay. Yeah. I don't like that. We are going to assume that once I left the hostile area, it activated a spawn. I wonder if there's either that's the mechanic or whether I'm just too close to the actual defense fleet and they have a spawn bubble. That would be awkward. So let me... and there's no augers, so we'll just shoot them to death. Die, die, die. Ooh, fun, fun. Yeah, there's no augers to kill them. It's so super simple. Blap, blap, blap. That was awkward. So I'm assuming that by warping away, it'll spawn something. Okay, all right, okay. So if I get everybody I'm going to use for the ganking at the cheese spot and have the non-combats away, then I can avoid having this weird spawnage. I'm assuming. As long as nobody's warps away from it, we'll be fine. So I am going to warp in my fast tackle, and I'm gonna go point just to show you how it happens. Okay, there we go. Kill that, and we'll switch to occult because we're going to use the MJDs to get on top of the sniping battleship, or at least one. So I'm gonna go for it. No, no, no. Keep that. No, no, screw it. Orbit. Off it goes. And you won't lose lock when you MGD. Yeah. Okay. So that's interesting. Okay, so I've pointed that sucker, and then we can just MJD towards it. Now you won't be approaching it anymore. You'll be just going straight forward. So you need to approach it again. And as you can see, only the modules that have finished their cycle during that MGD thing will stop their cycling. And your blocks won't. It's pretty cool. And you just kill this guy. And the crew should be going for one of my remote repping guys and not my fast tackle. Kill that one. And that one hasn't fled yet. Silly him. Yeah, he's off he goes. Yeah, he's going to go for snipe distance. That's starbursting. And the crew are starbursted as well, coming back in. Probably going to shoot one of these guys. Who the hell are you being warped by? Oh, the Balgorn webs. Okay, fair enough. Blap. You're going close range? Cool, no way. That's cool. I didn't know that. Fun stuff. So once his buddies are dead, the Balgorn will go, I want to go close range. That's cool. I did not know that. Okay, possible cheese. Hey, you learn something new every day, right? No, you don't. Web. Scary little shits. All right, so did I? Oops, I forgot to. Did I forget to? No, I recall my drones. Let's kill the crew. Kill the crew. Your range is this one's the one you have to worry about. 11 kilometers. Right. Huzzah. Oh, pew pew. I'm going barely faster than he is. Damn it. All right. Cool. All right. So theoretically, I don't have to worry about any of the people who just spawned the defense fleet bits on them. And this should be a cakewalk now. Watch me spawn a whole new defense fleet. I believe as long as you don't leave grid, or change session, or change ship, you're fine. So we'll just warp all these guys in, assuming that nothing is going to spawn. And watch, I'll be wrong, but pew pew. Cool. I wonder. Let's test that. Let's warp to the cheese spot. Oh wait, I don't need to. I can just warp to a rack. A rack close by. And I'm very curious if something spawns. Like I'm assuming that it was simply because the defense fleet has itself a spawn range too for further reinforcements, and not that the pirate uh, pirate stronghold had extended its spawn range from 365. We're going to test that right now. So this is not a safe spot. It's definitely inside the aggro range of all the rats on field. But yeah, okay. Okay. So not only does the, now I'm assuming it would be the same range. Anything within 365 will of the defense fleet will spawn. Okay. Yeah. That's definitely, I'm definitely going with that. Definitely interesting. But yeah, if the theory is if you get all the combat people and the logi and everything that's going to partake in killing the defense fleet at the cheese spot between 400 and 1500 kilometers to get a bookmark there, and then you have your non-combats past that, 1500 to 8000 somewhere. If you get them there initially and then you warp in the DPS boats that are going to deal with the pirate stronghold itself, warp them into the fob, the pirate stronghold, and then immediately warp them back to the cheese spot. And theoretically, hypothetically, I already did the hypothesis, didn't I? But anyways, the hypothesis is the defense fleet will spawn on top of the pirate stronghold and then starburst out to 500 from the DPS boats and then warp in on top of them. And at that point, as long as you don't warp anybody in or out of that zone, the defense fleet shouldn't. No, it's definitely about this. It shouldn't trigger a response. I don't know though. I don't know. Yeah, I could be misconstruing it. It could be it. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that I've run through all the possibilities, it's if I do that, there is a good chance that I'm wrong, and that when the defense fleet starbursts out and then warps on top of me, they get within 365 of their spawn range, and that'll trigger. We'll see. You'll definitely test it for sure. It'll be definitely interesting. Yeah, it'll be easy to test too because I'll warp in the three shacks and then warp them back to the cheese spot, and I'll have my tackle and my ECM and the hyena there. And when they starburst away and back on top of us, at that point, if something else spawns immediately, or a little delay before the battleships, then I will disprove my theory. But I'm hoping that I can totally cheese the hell, or let you guys. I won't bother. Let you guys cheese the hell out of the fob and have fun too. It'll be great fun. I mean, you could have logi and tackle and drakes. Yeah, you could have lots of fun. Yeah, and yeah, it is. I mean, I'm making it look boring, but it people say that they had the most fun in Eve doing these as a cooperative group because you've got logi, you've got heavy DPS, you've got it's scary because you can be popped really quickly. So yeah. And I'm at the cheat spot. Nothing is spawned, but things did spawn. Now I'm gonna warp away. I'm gonna warp back to my safe spot and see if anything spawns. The theory, the hypothesis I've built so far, the working hypothesis I've built so far, tells me that no, it's not going to spawn because I warped away. That was an incorrect. That was a misunderstanding of the spawn mechanics. Now that I think about it, right? it wasn't that when the battleship defense fleet, the crews and the battleships starbursted on top of me, and I warped you saw my kitsune away to the safe spot. It wasn't that I was warping out of the area or triggering something. It was the fact they starbursted within 400 kilometers of me and triggered a response. And the same thing happened when I warped in the Atron. It's not the fact that I breached that perimeter, some mystical perimeter. It was because I came within the spawn range of not the pirate stronghold, but the defense fleet. Probably the same radius as well, because, I have no freaking clue. I'm just guessing. It's a whole black box, right? But I know enough about pirate strongholds to be able to make really educated guesses. SMRT. So, yeah. Kind of fun. But I can guarantee you if I warped, don't get complacent. Don't think, oh, I can warp everybody in. Yeah, we'll see. It would be fun if we could cheese the hell out of this. That would be so fun. But yeah, the last thing you want is to have just get mobbed by things. They would be scary as hell. And you've probably already been pointed a few people and it would just fall apart. So yeah, I'm definitely going to test this for you guys before I even release this video. I'll have a lot of, I've got 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. This is fine. 19 minutes left. But yeah, this is going to stay unlisted, and this video will too. But yeah, I should be on the kill mail. Oh, wait. Where do we go to next? Podcast. Yeah, it's like freaking Christmas. So I'm taking advantage. And mostly around this time, not a lot of people are doing fobs. It's kind of funny. I'll take it. I'll take the win. Pull drones. Yeah, it's to me, it's a waste of time. I can tank these guys, and you don't get any ISK for ganking the defense fleet. It's crazy. It's a lot of fun, but there's no ISK to it. But even if there was, it would be peanuts compared to the fob, because each pilot on grid gets the reward straight to their wallet, and it's not shared, right? Well, theoretically, there's a little bit of sharing, but it's not zero sum. Whereas bounties for rats are split, so it is zero sum. And the wrecks never have anything, and they'd have shite. You're lucky if you kill 20 diamond rats to get, if you're lucky, 1 million in salvage. So it's just so not worth it. Oh. I guess I ran it. It was within the wait a minute. There we go. There we go. That's better. I was like, wait, I killed them. I definitely killed fobs before 15 minutes is up, so they should be on the kill mail. There you go. All right. I'll just make a new video.